Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Extreme Gardens. Got another video for you today. Tyler once again bringing you an extreme garden, a beautiful garden today. But before we get into the video, I just want to stop and say thank you guys for the support. We just hit 350 subscribers. It doesn't sound like a crazy huge number or anything, but it is a big number for us, and we really do appreciate each and every one of you. And that being said, if you're new to the channel, do consider hitting the subscribe button for us. It's the best way to support the channel, support us, and ensures you won't miss a future video. But with that being said, let's get right into it. All right guys, so I want to take you through what's going on this job today. As you can see, this client has some existing ficus trees and some ficus hedge in the front of her property. They never really established, never really did too well. Very thin, just an unpleasant look. So what we're going to be doing is ripping it all out, and in place of it, we're going to be putting in green buttonwoods. So this hedgerow in the front is going to be a green buttonwood, and these are going to be green buttonwood trees. Now this isn't our idea to go with the green buttonwoods. The architect actually stepped in on this one, who the client is working with, and proposed it, and she said okay. It's really not our go-to hedge plant, but this is what they want, this is what we're going to do. So this is just the front. Let's go take a look at the back. All right guys, so coming in the backyard, we have more ficus hedges up here that are really just scraggly old, never really did well. Once again, we're going to be ripping those out, putting green buttonwood, big buttonwood 65-gallon plants in place of it, just to try to screen it out a little bit, give it more cover. I'm probably not going to record the demolition too much of this because there's a lot of plant, we got a lot of plant coverage, and we have to really get deep in there. There's really no place to put my camera. But I'm pretty sure we're probably just gonna chop it in half with a chainsaw and then dig them out. So we'll get that part, and we'll get rolling. So let's do it. All right, so we got all this plywood that one of our guys just picked up. Basically what we're gonna do is put it down on the lawn all the way to the back. That way when we're tracking back and forth with wheelbarrows, plants, we're not damaging that zoysia lawn. We're doing the best we can to protect it. If it gets damaged, it is what it is at that point, but this is just a little bit of measure that we're taking to try to protect it. All right, so we pretty much got all the boards laid for the protection of the lawn and the plants. We're gonna be entering through right here, take out all these arbicolas, all these plants, so we can have a pathway to get back to this ficus. Not sure if you can see with the sun. There it is. And we'll just start chainsawing it and then chopping it down, bringing it back through this way, bringing it back through here, bringing it out to the front. All right, so we got this ficus hedge out. I didn't really record anything because there's really no place to put the camera at back there. But I'll show you the route we're doing. We're coming back through here, this little plant area. We had to clear a hole. Coming around, bringing it around town over here. And we have this little alleyway that we're working with. And as you can see, it's just stumps. We chainsawed them halfway down, and we just got stumps that we're gonna dig out. Then we will grade it, make everything look nice, and then come in and put the plants. So that's the step we're on. All right, so we pretty much got all of this ficus hedge that was in the back out. This is what our trash pile is looking like. All right, so I thought we would do a quick update. Last night we ended up getting rained out, so we had to stop, but this is currently what we're doing right now, what we're working on. We got all the stumps out, and as of right now, we are digging this trench, kind of preparing it for these 65-gallon plants that are coming back here. So that is what we're doing. We have 3 Adenidia palms that are in our way that this trench needs to come through. So we just cut these down. and now we're digging them out. These root balls are a pain, so that's where we're at. I just thought I'd get a quick view of this garden. It's just really extravagant, really nice. Nice little water fountain giving off the nice sound. Flowers everywhere, just really nice garden here. All right, so we got the first round of trees just delivered. It's a new week. Today's Monday. We got these plants delivered from Miami. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 on the truck now. We're gonna unload them in the shop and then bring them back over in dump trucks to the job site. All right, so what we got going on here, got a bunch of dirt. That big trench that we dug, we had to excavate a bunch of dirt out because these 65-gallon root balls are gonna fill up most of that space. So we're leaving a little bit of dirt back there, but we're putting most of it on this truck. We're only about halfway done. So we're wheelbarrowing them back and forth. And next, let me take you over here. We got all of these unloaded. There is 6 here, so we're getting about 6 per truck. It's about, oh sorry, I got a little camera wobble. We're getting about six trees per truck. They're really nice trees. They're about 20 feet high. It's gonna look really good when they're all in. We're gonna have to make probably about 4 or 5 more trips to get the rest. And once we're done with that trench in the back, we are going to put these in, and then the next day, which will be tomorrow, we'll hopefully get the rest in. I don't know how it's gonna go. So yeah, it's a little update. All right, we are about halfway done. That's what it's looking like kind of from an angle here. All right guys, so I want to give you a quick scale on how large these Bayrums are. They're about, I'd say 20 feet tall. They're 65-gallon pots, really heavy, really difficult to move. But we're getting them back there. We're about halfway done, but I'm just gonna stand next to one just so you guys can get a little scale on how big they are. All right, so our last truckload of Bayrum just got here. There's 6 in there. We got 6 more left before we're done with that back alleyway. And then we will be moving on to the front. All right, so let's take a look at how this is coming out. We are about, I'd say 15, 16 Bayrums in. And as you can see, it's starting to hedge out. We got one going up right now as we speak. But as you can see, the Bayrum starting to block out that house that you used to be able to see. Just a really nice filler plant, a hedge plant, I mean, hedgerow. Just really nice, smells really pretty, looks pretty. All right guys, we just finished the Bayrum hedge. Now I didn't really get a lot of footage of this because we didn't really have much elbow room to work with. As you can see, this is very narrow back here. It was really tight and I really couldn't get an angle on what we were doing, so that's why I didn't really get a whole lot of footage of this. But yeah, we put 26 Bayrum hedges in and removed that ficus. Let's go take a look at it from the front. All right, so here's the front view of it. Got the Bayrum hedge in the back. As you remember before, that old scraggly ficus was in there. Got it out. You know, you could see the house, the next door house before. Now obviously we have all this privacy. Really nice look. Bayrum hedge, if you're gonna do something with privacy and you need some privacy on your house, it's a really good plant to go to. But all right, that's it in the back. Let's go start in the front.
All right, so we got all of these ficus cut down to about knee height. The bigger trees, as you can see here, that's about chest height. We actually got a big machine coming in tomorrow, gonna rip them right out of the ground. It's gonna rip all these out. It should go fairly quick. Once that's done, we'll kind of level everything out and get it prepared for the green buttonwoods. All right, so our big machine just got here, about to rip out these big stumps.
Big emergency. I need to commandeer your vessel to Sector 12. Who's in charge here?
All right, there they are. Trees just pulled up. Time to plug them in. All right, so we got all the trees in finally. 1, 2, and 3 down there. This is kind of the look from the street of what it looks like. I will show you what it looks like from inside of her driveway. All right, so this is what it looks like from inside the driveway now. They are a little bit thin, especially this one. They had a long trip from Miami down, so they got a little bit windburnt, defoliated just a little bit, but they will flush back out, and they will be really thick and dense in about a month or so, maybe 2 months. So just give it time. They look really, really good though. They're really big trees. Now we got to put these plants in the front, and we'll be done. All right, plants just came in. These are the green buttonwoods, 25-gallon pots. A little bit shorter than expected, but really nice and full. They'll grow up. So let's get these planted in.
All right guys, that's gonna wrap this one up. As you can see behind me, we got the sprinklers running on the hedge. It's all finished. Took us about, I'd say, 9 days to complete this project. That really wasn't our fault why it took so long. We were waiting on these green buttonwoods. We were waiting on the trees. A lot of stuff was, getting held up, so it took us a little time, but it's all finished. If you guys liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you guys saw the video before this one, or maybe it was 2 before this, my brother mentioned that I had twins. That's true. But we got some more videos in the pipeline. It's just taking me a little bit longer to get to them and edit them. Pretty busy right now, but I am going to get to them. We got more videos coming out, so stay tuned. Also guys, leave a like and subscribe for me. Really helps the channel out. We're really close to being monetized with YouTube. To be partnered with them. That way, every time we have a video, they can play a quick little ad, and I'll make 8 cents on the ad run. So it's not much, but it'll help. As you guys know, the formula is expensive for these babies. If you guys have them, you know. So anyways, if you don't do it for me, leave a sub, leave it for the kids. You guys know the deal. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.